I think hair splitting is not what is required. This is a hair splitting. Hair splitting is not what is required. The broad issue is that the BJP will not accept any disrespect to a symbol of national honor. The others are willing to come under pressure from certain fundamentalist groups.
A razor-sharp legal eagle, a suave consensus builder, the ultimate Lutyens insider. On his 67th birth anniversary, here's a look at Arun Jaitley's journey from student leader to top union minister through a series of rare interviews. Arun Jaitley was born in 1952 in Delhi. His father, a lawyer, moved to Amritsar from Lahore during the partition. Jaitley earned his BCom degree and went on to do his law from Delhi University. Jaitley entered politics as an ABVP student leader and was elected president of Delhi University's Student Union in 1974. He was arrested in 1975 for organizing a massive campus protest during the emergency and was in jail for nearly 2 years.
Towards the later part of emergency, we were allowed a television set in each ward. And all that used to come was 2 hours of Doordarshan, which used to be propaganda for the mother and son. And I distinctly remember Sanjay Gandhi going and addressing a Arya Samaj conference, where one of the Arya Samaj saints get up and make a speech saying the 20-point program of Indira Gandhi should become the 19th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. So the psychophancy was at this level.
After being released, he joined the Jan Sangh and campaigned successfully for the Janata Party, formed by all opposition parties during emergency to take on the Congress led by Indira Gandhi.
I had an opportunity during that campaign to visit various parts of the country. The last 1 week we spent in Raebareli and Amethi. And when you went there, you knew the election was swinging one way.
Too young to contest the 1977 elections, he started practicing law in the Delhi High Court and Supreme Court. When the BJP was formed in 1980, he was named secretary of the youth wing. 2 years later, he married Sangeeta Dogra. He was made additional Solicitor General in 1989 and handled the Bofors investigation alongside Arun Jaitley. In 1991, both Jaitley and Narendra Modi were part of the BJP's national executive. Although the two came from very different backgrounds, they developed a close friendship. As an eminent lawyer and a rising politician, Jaitley came to be known for his wide social circle, and his friendships cut across party lines. He demonstrated his ability to stitch together crucial alliances by convincing Akali Dal chief Parkash Singh Badal to join the NDA alliance in 1996. It's an alliance that has lasted 23 long years. Jaitley, known for his love for cricket, took over as president of the Delhi District Cricket Association in 1999. He worked to revamp the Ferozshah Kotla Stadium and was passionate about nurturing young talent that would go on to become India's biggest sporting stars.
I'm very fortunate to be getting this award in presence of Jaitley sir, we go back a long way because he's always been at the DDCA when I started my cricketing days, and he was one of the few people who visited my house when my father passed away.
In the 1999 Vajpayee-led NDA government, Jaitley was made MOS Information and Broadcasting and additionally Disinvestment. When Ram Jethmalani resigned in 2000, Jaitley took over as Union Law Minister. It was in the Rajya Sabha that Jaitley, then one of the youngest ministers, stood out for his articulate and precise answers.
40% disinvestment, 40% disinvestment, I'm sorry, I will correct you, was one of the recommendations of the Disinvestment Commission in reference to Air India, except that they wanted 40% disinvestment by virtue of issuance of extra shares of the company itself. Therefore, what the government has done is not a complete variation. We have added 2 other aspects to it. We have in fact done something which at least the left parties must support us. For the first time in India, we have introduced the scheme of the employee stock option, which is sharing the corporate wealth with the employees itself.
It was during the early 2000s that the Jaitley-Modi partnership grew stronger and mutually beneficial. Jaitley was nominated to the upper house from Gujarat. After Keshubhai Patel resigned as Gujarat Chief Minister post the 2001 earthquake, Modi was nominated as Gujarat Chief Minister by the BJP with strong backing from Jaitley. Jaitley also provided legal counsel to Modi and Amit Shah post the 2002 Gujarat riots, strengthening their lifelong political partnership.
It has now become conventional to raise issues in and out of court relating to Gujarat on the eve of elections. We have no difficulty in all these matters being inquired into. They've already been inquired into.
In 2002, he was made BJP General Secretary. When the NDA lost the 2004 elections, Jaitley returned to his legal career but continued to make several media appearances as a vociferous spokesperson for the BJP.
The problem is not with the BJP. The problem is with a particular mindset in this case where people expect one person, perhaps on basis of a family succession, he'll be the clear successor. I am one of those who firmly believe Azadi is not even a distant dream for those separatists. It's an impossibility. India will not and should not even compromise with an inch of its territory.
After the BJP lost the 2009 elections, L.K. Advani named him leader of opposition in the Rajya Sabha, and Jaitley lost no opportunity to attack the Manmohan Singh government.
The party in power says the Prime Minister of the largest democracy is really like a night watchman. He is to hold office till such day the party in power decides that the preferred heir of the preferred family is now ready to come in back.
The UPA accused him of intentionally disrupting parliamentary proceedings. He defended his actions in the quintessential Jaitley style.
It was the first day of Parliament and nothing had changed. So much legislation pending. Wasn't it possible for the opposition and the government to work together?
Obviously, it is possible. I think the government should consult the opposition as to the format of the discussions. Just as legislations of the government are important, issues like price rise, issues like corruption, issues like black money are also important. The government has to take an initiative. The government can't afford to be either introvertish or arrogant. In this case, part of the government is introvertish and part is arrogant.
As the UPA came to be implicated in one scam after another, Jaitley stepped up his attacks.
Facts are very simple. Somebody swung the contract, somebody got the kickbacks. The details of the Swiss accounts, which are very impossible to get, were obtained. Repeated efforts to cover up were there. And this man indeed was very powerful, and then he's allowed to escape. He jumps from one jurisdiction to another. And the Indian state looks helpless.
When JDU chief Nitish Kumar left the NDA over Modi being made the prime ministerial face, it was Jaitley who came to BJP's rescue. He roped in LJP's Ramvilas Paswan and TDP's Chandrababu Naidu to strengthen the NDA's numbers. Jaitley's close bond with Modi was apparent in the intensity with which he defended his candidature.
Which political leader in India first face inquiries by courts, by local police, by SIT, by CBI, by the Supreme Court repeatedly, and finally not a shred of evidence against him could come?
Jaitley decided to take a shot at electoral politics, contesting his first ever Lok Sabha elections in 2014 from the Amritsar seat. After all, he was known for his love for Amritsari chole and kulcha.
Sat Sri Akal. मैं अरुण जेटली बोल रहा पिछले 10 सालां दे विच केंद्र दी हुकूमत दियां गलत नीतियां करके इस मुल्क दा बड़ा नुकसान होया है.
He lost to Congress's Amrinder Singh, but despite that, he was named Union Finance Minister in the 2014 Narendra Modi cabinet. His influence continued to grow, and Jaitley came to be known for his morning darbars, where he would hold court with journalists, leaders, and supporters.
He knew everybody, and he had, as you know, a slightly twinkling-eyed taste for gossip about people as well, often hilarious. He used to be a very gregarious person. He enjoyed social occasions, so we frequently met in social occasions where he would regale audiences with his insights, his humor, his anecdotes. But everybody knew him, everyone invited him. People of the BJP persuasion, people of the Congress and other points of view, and neutral people, media people, and so on. He literally knew everybody.
With his stellar communication skills and connections, he earned the reputation of being BJP's troubleshooter. He was responsible for convincing Nitish Kumar to return to the NDA fold in 2016, effectively ensuring the BJP came to power in Bihar. As finance minister, Jaitley presided over historic decisions like demonetization and was the party's lead firefighter against any criticism.
Is it not my responsibility as the government and the responsibility of India as a state to squeeze the opportunities of generation, or just because there'll be problems in future also, so let's close our eyes and all live in a world of black money? People are willing to suffer a little inconvenience because they realize that this is a decision which in the long run favors honesty, it favors integrity of the economy and individuals, and therefore they are willing to suffer the consequences of this.
He was also responsible for building consensus among India's 29 states to successfully pass the GST bill.
At the midnight hour, we will be launching one of India's biggest and most ambitious tax and economic reforms in history. The GST may be a destination tax, but for India, it will begin altogether a new journey.
He took on additional charge as Union Defence Minister in 2017 when Manohar Parrikar became Goa's Chief Minister. As Defence Minister, he brought in several key reforms, including allowing private firms to tie up with foreign companies to manufacture submarines, jets, and tanks in India. With his background in law, he was closely involved in drafting both the Triple Talaq Bill and the Kashmir Reorganisation Bill. In 2018, he underwent a kidney transplant. He was too unwell to present the 2019 interim budget and cited his ill health as his inability to be a part of the 2019 Modi cabinet. Prime Minister Modi reportedly went to his house to convince him but was unable to do so. However, Jaitley did push for bringing in more professionals into the party's fold. His health worsened considerably with the onset of soft tissue cancer, and Arun Jaitley passed away on August 24, 2019 at the age of 66.
आज मेरा दोस्त अरुण चला गया। बड़ी दुविधा की पल है मेरे सामने। एक तरफ कर्तव्य भाव से बंधा हुआ हूं, दूसरी तरफ दोस्ती का एक सिलसिला भावनाओं से भरा हुआ है। हर पल एक दूसरे के साथ जुड़े रहना, साथ मिलकर के जूझते रहना, सपनों को सजाना, सपनों को निभाना, ऐसी एक लंबी सफर जिस दोस्त के साथ की वो अरुण जेटली।
The Indian cricket team wore black armbands during the match against West Indies to signify their mourning. The Feroz Shah Kotla Stadium has been renamed Arun Jaitley Stadium to honour his contribution to cricket. Although electoral success eluded Jaitley, he is regarded as one of BJP's finest leaders. He possessed the ability to be a formidable opponent, a shrewd advisor, and a dependable colleague. His generous and warm spirit earned him many friends, won over enemies, and set him apart as a leader who led with dignity.